Hi everyone, today it is Friday the 24th of April, and it is an absolutely glorious day today. So myself and David have decided we're going to head to the local park, and we're going to take the tennis bats and a ball. There is a proper tennis court in this park that we go to, but you've got to pay. So next door to it there's like an all-weather type of court, so fingers crossed that will be free. Free as in nobody using it, but it is also free to get on that. So we just head into the park. So I've got my sort of like workout clothes on. I'm hoping it's not going to actually be too hot, but we're going to take some water, we're going to have a knockabout and just get some exercise. And I've got to hope and pray that I don't actually have any sort of an accident, because I haven't shaved my legs. So that would not be a good look if I get caught off to the hospital, would it? But I'll see you in a little while, and I might even be able to show you some of this glorious sunshine. I hope it is sunshining wherever you are. Look at that sky. Look at the colour. David thinks I'm talking to him. I'm not, I'm talking to you. So we've just finished this knockabout. We've had about half an hour. I'm absolutely roasting. Red in face. Out of breath. Sweating. Probably do pong a bit. But it's been absolutely just so nice being outside, doing a little bit of exercise, having a bit of fun. I've had David running about all over. He insulted me on way in, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. But he's now skipping about like a fairy. He's got no shirt on. He thinks he's in Spain. But yeah, I had to get my own back on him. As we were walking in, I said to him, I've been thinking about having my hair cut maybe down to my shoulders, just to give it a bit of, a new lease of life, a really good cut. And he says to me, I says to him, what do you think? And he says, well, I think you need to soften your face a little bit. And I don't know whether I should be upset about that. Should I be upset about what you've said about me softening my face? He can't speak, he's out of breath. But yeah, you don't need enemies, do you, when you've got a David? We're just doing a yoga squat, then we're going to head home. A load of teenage lads have just turned up and they're going to be using space, but luckily we've finished. And so I'm going to go home and have a nice hot shower. So we're just having our tea, and we're having a bit of hummus, jalapeno, and it's quite spicy. Oh, the carrot stick. So for tea, we've got ciabatta, and we've cut it in half. We've got turkey and stuffing, piccalilli on one side, and cheese and onion on the other, packet of crisps, and a shandy. Thanks to David. It's night time for dessert. I've got an ice cream lolly. It's got mango in the middle, it's white chocolate, and then knobbly bits are coconut, and they are really nice. I'm not a big fan of coconut in food. I like a coconut but on its own, but you can barely taste the coconut because of the mango and chocolate. Oh yeah, nice. So I'm now just going to do a little bit of chilling. I've got a cup of lemon tea and I've got my laptop. I'm just catching up on some YouTube videos, people that I follow, and I'm also watching some tutorials on embroidery, because I should have done this yesterday, but we went out yesterday and when I got back I really didn't feel like it. But today I've decided I've got to crack on and just find out what I need to do
so that I can crack on. And I'm really hoping to start doing these t-shirts this weekend. I just want a t-shirt and I just want to have a go at embroidering some letters or something on it. So I've been watching a few of them, and I'm just watching some videos of people that I follow, and I'm currently watching one. It's a lovely lady, she's called Stacey, and her channel is called Spend the Day With Me Stacey, and she's just a really nice, relatable lady. She's always got a friendly smile on her face, and she's quite chatty. So pop along to her channel if you're looking for someone new to watch. I think you'll really like her. You know, her videos are always quite enjoyable to watch. She does things like days out and sort of like mum life type of videos. But yeah, I'm going to crack on now, finish my drink and crack on and, well, start learning what I need to learn. See you in a bit.
It's now Saturday morning and it looks like it's going to be an absolute beauty of a day today. The sun's already out today. So we've not got much planned. We're just going to go to a local shopping centre. I've just got a few bits that I need to get. I've got a list and I'm hoping to just stick to that list. The only thing that I might buy if I see it is a skirt. But this is the little jacket that I bought from British Salt Foundation on Thursday when we went out. So I popped it on with just a red t-shirt, some jewellery, and these trousers. As you can see, they're navy striped, and I bought these from Peacocks last year. Bought them in the sale, so it's the first time I've actually had the chance to wear these because it was end of summer when I bought them. But I just like the fact that they're nice and elasticated. They're a bit wide-legged, super comfy to wear. I've got on the shoes that I also bought on Thursday. I bought them from the British Salt Foundation. Just look, I think they just really look well with this outfit. So we've not, as I say, we've not got much planned. I'm just going to spritz myself, make sure I smell off decent, and we'll be on the road as soon as David gets out of bed. So we're just back from shopping. I'm going to have a bit of breakfast. Then my daughter's asked me to go up to her house. She's gone to some sort of a car show, her and her husband, and she's got a couple of little dogs. I'm not 100% sure if they're cockapoos, what she's got, but she just wants me to go and let them out on the back garden. So I'm going to have a bit of breakfast. We're having a spam and egg sandwich with brown sauce. Can't wait, absolutely starving, but it is turned into an absolute like glorious day. It's currently about getting on for 11 o'clock and it is heating up really nice. So I'm going to have something to eat, and then I'm going to my daughter, so I'm going to introduce you to her dogs, and they are called Bob and Tony. So I'll catch up with you in a little bit. I've bought a few bits and pieces when I was out, so I'll show you them when I get a chance. So I'm just off up to my daughter's and I've had to take them shoes off. They started rubbing a little bit, so I put my sandals on and I've changed my trousers and put my jeans on. I don't want the dogs jumping up on my new trousers, so I'll see you when I get there and introduce you to Bob and Tony. But it is an absolutely glorious day. I'm at my daughter's and the dogs were already barking. Hello! 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 So this is the dark brown one. That's Bob. And the lighter one, this one's Tony. Come on then. Woo! Come on. Oh my. I don't know if you can hear it, she's got music playing. Got music playing for dogs. Anyway, I'm going to put them outside and I'll catch you in a minute. Go on, go. Go on, go on, come on. Bob, Bob, what's the matter? The dogs have calmed down now. As you can see, Tony's just laid here sunbathing. I've no idea where Bob's gone. He's gone in house. I think it must be too hot. but they've calmed down, and I've hung the washing out, and I'm just sat here now in the sun, just really enjoying it. It's so hot, just sat here in garden. Hopefully I'll be in my daughter's good books now, but I could really do with a really nice cold fizzy drink. So this is where Bob's been hiding. He thinks he's in. I think they think they're in a spa in here. God, if I sat down now on these settees, I'd be asleep with this music. It's so soothing. Oh. It's a dog's life, though, isn't it, Bob? Hey, Bob's life. I've just noticed. Look at this. They've even got doggy telly on. Oh. Yeah. Bob, here, Bob. There you go. So, I've got back from my daughter's absolutely yonks ago. It's getting on for about 5:45 now, and when I'd finished at my daughter's, I went to the local library and then came home. But it just really made me laugh as soon as I walked into my daughter's when I heard the music. It was just like walking into a spa, you know, that really nice soothing music if you was having like a massage. And I just weren't expecting it. I didn't realise she was going to have the music on. Obviously it's to keep the dogs calm. But then I turned round and I saw what she got on telly as well for dogs. It just really made me chuckle. And I guess it's about keeping the dogs calm while she's not there. Her and her husband have been to, I think it's a VW car show or something they've been to. Incidentally in Newark, where we went on Thursday, but it's been a really warm day today, and the lighter coloured dog doesn't cope in the heat, so that's why she decided she didn't want to take him. So it was nice going up anyway and seeing the dogs. So I'll just run through a few bits and pieces that I've bought earlier today. So I've been into the range, and these were on offer at 70p, and they're like the iron-on glitter foil, and this is like a black glitter, and this one is more like a rainbow coloured one, and it's kind of like you just cut out a letter or a shape, maybe a love art, and obviously you iron them onto either a t-shirt or like a tote bag. That there is a Cricut Easy Press, and it's like a big flat iron, and it gets up to some really high temperatures, and it's just perfect for doing things like these sort of transfers. So I've just got to decide what I'm going to do with them. I've already got a glitter silver and a glitter gold down in the corner down there, so I've now got 4 different colours. So that'll be fun deciding what I'm going to do. I went into Poundland and I picked up this little Buzzy Bee, and I just thought he was really, really cute. And it's made of metal. It's like maybe a tin, and he was £2. And he's got a little hook just here in the top of his head, and it's just like a wall. Just says it's a wall art, and I just think I'm going to stick it on one of the fence panels. But I just thought it was really cute and, like I say, colourful for the garden. And you can get it in a ladybird as well, so I may or may not get the ladybird, but I'll see what happens. Then I went into Primark and I bought myself just a couple of plain t-shirts. So this is a light yellow colour, and these were just £3. And as always, there's absolutely loads of different colours, but I just thought with the summer coming up, that's a really nice colour for the summer. And this one, which is like, I would say this is like a cornflower blue, and I just love this colour. And because I'm wanting to learn how to do some embroidery with the lettering, I just thought this, if I get some nice sort of coloured wording lettering on there, that should look really, really nice. That's if I decide to do it. But they were both £3, and if not, I just think they're a really nice cheap put on for the summer, and it's quite a nice
thinnish material as well, which is just what you need this time of year. So they're the things that I bought. David treated himself today. He's got himself a really nice t-shirt, sort of like a fine knit short sleeve collar, so a bit smart. So he got that from Marks and Spencer's. And he's also bought himself, when we was in the range, he bought himself a yoga mat. He wanted a really nice thick spongy one. He doesn't do yoga, but he does do lots of stretching exercises. So he's been out in the back garden today with the yoga mat, and it's been absolutely beautiful. So we've had his tea, and I've also done my babysitting because it was football today. So my son and my little granddaughter's been. So me and Lily have been doing some drawing. She's drawn a picture, and then I've had to copy the exact picture that she's drawn, which is not that easy really when you're trying to copy a 5-year-old's drawing, but that's what we ended up doing until she got fed up, and then we ended up doing something else. So that's kind of like the end of this video. I just wanted really now just to say thanks, really. Thanks for watching. I do appreciate anybody who takes the time to watch my videos. Thank you if you have subscribed. That is also much appreciated. Also, thank you for anyone who has commented. You leave me some really nice, lovely comments. And again, it's really nice to get these comments. It really does brighten my day, and I do love it. And if you'd like to subscribe, obviously, again, please do so. But if you'd like to just help me out and just give this video some likes, it really does just help push my video out a little bit further to other people, and I would really be appreciative of that as well. So David's watching the football, more football. I mean, how much football can you watch? But yeah, he's watching more football for another few hours. So I'm going to keep myself entertained in some way, shape or form. I'm not quite sure yet what I'm going to do, but I really need to start trying to crack on with this embroidery. And I really wanted to try and find something today what would do like a makeshift light box, because I've seen this YouTube tutorial where she's put a phone, she's put the light on, then she's put like a Pyrex dish over the a phone, she's put a torch on, then she's put some wording, she's got a top or whatever she was doing, and she's put that over the light, well, what should be the light box, and then that's sat underneath, and she's managed to trace it. And I've got my heat erasable pens. So I really need to start cracking on and figuring out the best way of doing it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. It's, you know, when you tell yourself you're going to do something, you're going to do something, and then you just get sidetracked. But no, I'm going to do that because Dave is entertaining himself, so there's no reason for me not to do it. But we have been watching, we've just started watching it. We've recorded the whole series, Missed Call with Joanna Scanlon. I don't know if anybody else has watched it. So we've watched the first one and we're halfway through the second one, but then kind of like time caught up with us, and my son and my little granddaughter came. So can't wait to get back into that, but that'll not be till tomorrow now. So anyway, yeah, so that's the end of the video. And as I say, thank you very much for watching and for your time, and hopefully, you never know, I might see you in the next one. Bye.